Ooh. Hello there. That mic sounds perfect. sick. To whoever joined, I'll check your message in a second. Plug it in my charger. There, you can see my full body now. Cavish. Javid. Just warming up right now. I might keep my shirt on, y'all. It's kind of cold in here. Oh, and the stream, if you go to settings, you can finally set the quality to 720p, 60 fps. Bro, I can't do push-ups. Can you help me, please? Dude, I can't bend my chest. I'm not for what to do. Well, if you can't do it, no, if you're not strong enough for normal push-ups, you can start them by doing them on your knees or like on an elevated surface like a bed. So like this, and then hips down, keep your body straight. Then yeah, if you can do 12 reps of like these, then you should be able to have enough strength to do normal push-ups. But you can do elbow lever. Yeah, don't do elbow lever. It's useless. Like elbow lever, you just rest your what is it? Your you just rest like the side of your hips on your elbows, and you just stay there. It's not a strength skill. Like it's useless. Don't do elbow lever. Just focus on the basics like push-ups, dips. Yeah, for pushing, just focus on those. Pike push-ups once your basic strength is good enough. Yeah. Don't mind my TV. I was watching The Boys. Do all exercises except push-ups. Try for months, then you push-ups while push-ups. Are you progressively overloading? Because if you keep doing the same exercises over and over, like your body is going to be too used to that, and the only way to get stronger is to do a harder exercise. And incline push-ups too. Well, how many reps can you do for knee push-ups, wall push-ups, and incline push-ups? Ooh, lighting. Ooh. I love this webcam. Two reps of 25? Do you mean 2 sets of 25? What? 2 reps of 25, that's... Is running effective exercise? Yeah, if you want to improve cardio. 2 sets of 25 for each of them? Bro, you're more than strong enough to... You should be able to do normal push-ups. Do you get like a shoulder or elbow pain when you do them? So you do get shoulder and elbow pain? Yeah. Shoot. How's your recovering your diet? Because your recovering diet is what makes you, get stronger and see progress and make progress. Because yeah, that's very important. You cannot neglect that. Very less, and protein intake is too low. Yeah, that's probably why, man. You have to obviously eat enough calories, uh, get enough protein, and get enough sleep. Because if those aren't like, on point, on spot, and if you're not taking those seriously, then yeah, you're not gonna make any progress at all. You're not gonna get stronger. Your diet, sleep, recovery overall is more important than your workout. Because if you had like a good workout and you're not eating enough and you're not getting any sleep, then your workout is gonna be pointless. Like you basically worked out for nothing, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, if you're very high in body fat, then obviously cut down. So you need to be in calorie deficit. So eat less and work out, move more. So yeah. And the lighter you are, the exercises will be much easier. That's like common sense, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Crazy for a sec. Best exercise to reduce fat. Um, I don't really know if there's a best exercise. You just have to eat less, bro. I know it's tough on your mind. You need to have really good self-control, but cardio will help, but you have to do it like for a long time. I'll say you do a stairmaster at the gym, but you should do that for like at least an hour if you want to make it very effective. I would say walking is like the best cardio because you can do it for a long time, and it's not super exhausting, right? Yeah, it's all about calories, bro. If you just eat below your maintenance calories and you could just continue to work out, you'll be good. somebody. Alright, going for my second set. I'm gonna go for 2-2-1-1. Ooh. Hopefully I can do an actual combo tomorrow. I was actually planning to test if I could do a combo today, but I changed my mind. I think I'll probably be done with my workout in like 30 to 40 minutes. Probably 30 minutes. Alright, last set of planche. I'm gonna go light on front lever today. See, a muscle up, I can't do a muscle up right now because my pull-up bar is too low. There's not enough space between the bar and the ceiling. Yeah. Is this angle good? Warm up right now. Alright, good. Alright guys, if you go to those who wasn't who weren't in my stream yesterday, I received my new Sony camera. It's right here. This is the lens cover. Yeah, this thing. This bad boy. And tough, yeah, I know. I unboxed it on stream and I realized I needed an SD card in order to, you know, record and store footage, store video clips. And then so on stream I ordered one. It came in, it delivered this morning. I inserted it in the camera. It works. And then I was like, okay, the SD card is in, but why is like the camera showing blur, like it's blurry? And I was like, what is, like, did I do something wrong? So I went to the settings, changed a bunch of settings that I'm supposed to change. And then after like 5-10 minutes of changing settings, it was still blurry. Like I couldn't see anything. I was like moving the camera. I turned it on. I turned it off, back on. And then this, like, I was exploring the settings a little further, and then this message showed up in the movie video settings, and the message basically told me that the message was basically like, it was like the camera telling me this: hey dumbass, I need an attachable lens that you need to buy separately in order to see shit. And this camera did not come with an attachable lens. So I was like, are you dead ass? And I was like, I searched up the meaning of a mirrorless digital camera, which is this one, and it said that I need an attachable lens that I need to buy separately in order for the camera to see shit instead of freaking a giant ass blur. So yeah, after I figured that out earlier this morning before I started stream, I ordered the cheapest lens I could find, but it's good. It's an actual good lens. Don't worry. I saw a demo of how it looks like. It looks great. And yeah, it's coming tomorrow. So starting actually tomorrow, I'll be able to record clips with my camera with my new lens, which I actually needed in order for the camera to actually see stuff. Yeah, and this thing right here, I don't know if you see it. This is just the yeah, I didn't know this mirrorless camera needed an attachable giant lens. But yeah, apparently you need it. And there's also other cameras that have a built-in lens, but this one you need to buy an actual, like, a separate one to connect to the front of the camera. So yeah. Sorry if I was yapping. So yeah, for real, 1000%, starting tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'll be able to actually record with my new camera. No, it's not a scam. It's just that I didn't know. This is my very first camera. So like, I was a complete idiot. So, first SD card nowadays, yo. If I knew that I needed a lens yesterday while I was ordering my SD card, then today would have been the day I could have actually recorded with my new Sony camera. How much was it? The camera was 1200, and the lens is like 180. Damn, kids, camera, yeah. So is this thing better than other camera or not? Like better than those which comes with lens? Well, I did a ton of research and saw a bunch of videos on this camera, the one I have right now. It's apparently like one of the best cameras if you're like starting out recording like uh like vlogs, and like apparently it's like a good beginner camera. So yeah. And the quality is insanely good. Alright. Enough yapping. I feel like that set wasn't long enough. I'll count that as a warm-up set. My second warm-up set. Oh, and when I was ordering the Sony camera, there was the same model as this one right here, with a lens, but like a built-in lens, not like the giant cylinder ones. But yeah, obviously I could have gotten that one, but yeah, just for some reason I picked this one. And plus the one that comes with the built-in lens, it's more expensive. Live in 43 minutes. Okay. Next video will be cooking. Facts. Yes, sir, facts. Next video, I'm probably thinking it's just gonna be like a giant montage filmed with only just my Sony camera. Yeah, probably like that. I might include like small snippets of like other shit, like other stuff other than my workouts, maybe. But I don't know. I kind of want to make it into like one big cinematic workout montage, like a vlog of physique shots. I might include some physique shots in there. Yeah, just like a whole like cinematic video. Today I ate too much. I'm throw off. Yeah, bro. I've been there. When did you start learning skills? Like 4 years ago? I think I told y'all when I started. I started like 4 or 5 years ago. Let me join a video. Depends where you're at, man. Norway? Well, fortunately, I am all the way in Canada. Okay. I think when I start, can you guys hear that? Wait, my mic's pick up that noise. Someone's vacuuming upstairs. Okay, I'll move on to basics and then done. Which was the hardest skill to achieve? One arm handstand for sure. As someone who has started working out, should I do more calisthenics? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would definitely recommend calisthenics. Cause, you know, like, it's just, like, who wouldn't want to learn, like, these awesome skills? And, like, just, like, the feeling, you know? Like, who knows, you might get, like, addicted to the progress. So, yeah. If you're starting to work out, you should definitely start with calisthenics. You ever tried rock climbing? Oh, I think like once. Just like beginner friendly, yup. Yeah, it's perfect because you don't need any equipment once you're like starting out. I mean, you might need a pull-up bar, but like you know, it's body weight exercises, right? Your your entire body weight is your gym. You don't need weights. You don't need like a bench. And yeah, you can work out at home. And if you're starting to work out and you're not confident enough or too scared to work out in a public gym, then calisthenics is perfect for you because you can work out at home in your room. It's like life's no big. I feel like Mike's with you. Bro, you do 15 pull-ups? You're not weak. Yeah, if you do 15 good pull-ups, you can definitely muscle up. I started to learn my muscle up kind of late. I started learning it when I could do 15 pull-ups. That was my max. But if you do like 10 to 12 good pull-ups, you can learn a muscle up. That's enough. Yeah, you got more than enough strength. Yeah, exactly. If you could do one single pull-up, you're stronger than like most of the world, most of the people in the world. And that's if you can do one pull-up. You can do 15. Some red leaf. As I've been practicing clapping handstand push-ups, you didn't know, here and there. Is this a good angle? Oh, yeah. This is a perfect angle. Okay, I'm gonna go for like a warm-up set. How about trying Excel's pull-ups? Okay, no matter if you're a beginner or a pro in calisthenics, every rep you do in a basic exercise, whether that's push-ups, pull-ups, dips, always intentionally in every single one of your reps, push or contract your muscles explosively. So for pull-ups, like have the intention of just exploding um like as much as possible, like pulling up like super quick, because that will train your fast twitch muscle fibers, and that will result in much stronger pulling strength. Even if you're training weighted calisthenics, let's say for weighted pull-ups, even if the weight is moving slow when you're doing pull-ups, just either way, I'll pull with the intention of just like exploding, like pull up like super fast. Like as long as you have that intention, your body will know that you're training your fast twitch muscle fibers, and that way you will get way stronger. How do you build your training routine, or you just decide at the moment? Um, the more experienced you are, you can ask like any experienced athlete. The majority of them will say they will just train whatever they feel like that day and adjust accordingly. So like if they're like feel super tired or sore that day, they'll either train super light or train not at all or train another skill or another muscle group. Right after you said that, dude, so I started doing it and I'll push and pull or pull so better. Yep, exactly. Because calisthenics is not bodybuilding. Bodybuilding, you you like go super slow, and then to you do like the negative slow, and then you contract, do a lot of reps, and because the goal in bodybuilding is to tear your muscle fibers in like the most intense way, so it can grow. But calisthenics is calisthenics is strength, right? It can be for muscle if that's your goal, but calisthenics is mostly strength. Like planche is a strength skill, muscle up. Yeah, handstand push-ups. Those are all strength related skills. That's your relative strength. So yeah, that's why I said train your basic strength explosively, because that will increase your strength. You will grow muscle from it, obviously. Also, yeah, but yeah, it's all this stuff is relative. Yes, bodybuilding can be a good to build a base for calisthenics. That is true. But if you want, like if you want to like learn skills faster, then it's best to do pike push-ups for shoulder strength instead of sitting dumbbell presses, because pike push-ups is closer to mimicking a handstand and a handstand push-up, and that is facts. You can do shoulder presses to increase shoulder strength, like you can do that, but in my opinion, it's much better to do pike push-ups instead of shoulder dumbbell presses, if your goal is to learn like handstand and handstand push-ups. How many years have you training for? Like 4 to 5 years. Yo, feast, what's up? Okay, let's see how my clapping handstand push-up looks like right now. Here. Yeah. Super close. I feel like my timing on the push and then clapping is, I don't know, I need to figure that out, like the timing of that. How do you rest between sets? How much minutes are okay for you? Well, for any exercise, I'll say 3 to 5 minutes is the best for skill training and weighted calisthenics. So 3 to 5 minutes. If you need to rest longer, you can rest longer. Just as long, but 3 to 5 minutes should be enough and should be good. And also sometimes I just for me, where I'm at right now, and I just rest until I feel like I'm ready for the next set. My son will bodybuilding never helps in calisthenics. I've done 6 years of work on bodybuilding by calisthenics. Is the right side of up, right opposite side of body strengthening. I mean, it can help you with like it can help you like build a good base of strength in calisthenics, but not technique. If you want to improve your technique, then train, the technique for whatever skill you're trying to learn, like handstand, muscle up, right? Yeah, in calisthenics, the more advanced you are, you have to train way more specifically. So like for planche, you need to train way more specific. So like, if you're training for full planche combos, then you need to train for exactly full planche combos, but lower the intensity to increase your volume, which is to use bands. Bands are like the best tool for learning skills. I'm currently calisthenics from a year, and I can say that calisthenics is way harder and different. Yes, calisthenics is way harder, and like a lot. I think it uses a lot more of like your mentality and your discipline, because these skills take years to master, and like the longer you're like disciplined and dedicated to learn that skill, I feel like that tests your mind in a lot of ways that that weightlifting, bodybuilding does. Yeah, I would say bodybuilding, progressing in bodybuilding is way more consistent than calisthenics, because in calisthenics it's not just your muscles that need to recover, it's also your tendons and ligaments, right? Yeah. So when you're training, so in terms of like recovery, bodybuilding versus calisthenics, calisthenics, you need to take your recovery way more seriously, because uh yeah, there's like parts of your body that need way more recovering than if you do bodybuilding. Beginners can just train to failure and get insanely quick improvement, but then training gets complex. Yeah, yeah, definitely for beginners. For calisthenics, um, you will progress like super fast, because your body is like, it's not it's not used to all this it's not used to all this, like, like fatigue and all the stress that's putting on the body. But as you get stronger, your body will adapt and recognize what it's what it's like what it's capable of. Calisthenics is very slow progress. That's why it's hard. Powerlifting is a lot easier to make progress. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, calisthenics also has what is it? Like volume, intensity, and the frequency is way more complex than bodybuilding for sure. And I feel like in calisthenics it's way more easier to plateau. Yeah, Cali powers can be fast if you know what you're doing and you're taking your like your recovery, all that stuff. Like seriously. Even start for Cali learning more advanced tricks takes years, yeah. Yes, if you're taking calisthenics seriously, you need resistance bands. Because I don't think you can progress even further, like like super far into your progress if you don't have bands. So you should definitely take bands, use bands. Yes, and parallels takes time to learn the whole skill without progressing what are considered progress in bodybuilding, increasingly. Again, see visible results is more slow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, learning the technique and skills in calisthenics can take even months. And there's bodybuilding technique is super easy. Like literally a 5-year old can learn every single exercise in bodybuilding. Ryan, any tips on nutrition? One underrated tip that I would say for nutrition is eat healthy and like foods that you actually enjoy, because it'll be way more easier to maintain in the long term. Because if you're eating healthy and like high in protein foods that you don't enjoy, then it's not gonna be easy to maintain that, and you will like get super bored of it. You will give up, and you will just hate it, right? So yeah. But luckily for me, I'll literally eat anything that is healthy. Like I don't have like I'm not too picky on taste buds. Like if there's like I wouldn't mind eating a super bland chicken breast for years. Like to me, like hey, if it's high in protein and it's good for you, I'll eat it. How long did you train to master the basics and then start to learn the skills? Um, I'll say like around a year. I feel like in my first year of calisthenics, when I was training like the basics, I didn't take it too seriously. I wasn't that consistent. Like I was able to do push-ups and pull-ups, but yeah. I mean, I was a beginner. Like I had like no knowledge of calisthenics. I barely had any knowledge. The nutrition also is very individual. Individual, what do you mean by that? You need to find your own way of having a good nutrition. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yo. What's your max pull-up? Like 21? I never check my max pull-up. Check my max, I mean. Bro, I cannot wait to record with my new camera tomorrow. I wish it was today, but it's not. I'm checking my max tomorrow, hope it increases. Can you see your camera currently? Oh, you didn't see it? Oh yeah. So it looks like this. This is the lens. Yeah, so my lens that I can attach right here is coming tomorrow, and I can actually like use that to record, because without it I can't record. It shows a blur, a giant blur on my camera. What the heck? There we go. Films I learned the most of. I just train dips and like all the way down touch my chest to the floor. You can do straight bar dips. I I don't say regular dips will help you with. I mean, it kind of will, but you need to focus on your explosive pulling strength, right? Because if that's really good, and then you're over the bar, right? All you need to do is just push up, which if you can do normal dips, pushing up from the top of the bar, it's not hard at all. The current one, like in a mirror, also looks good, yeah. Have you ever thought training is hindering all the progress in areas of life like studying and time, etc.? And how to tackle this phase? Well, if you're currently like studying, you should always find time to fit in your training. I mean that's what I did when I was in the college. I would work out when I get home from school. You also got a job, damn. Well, guess that's your own way to figure it out. Just don't study. Not gonna lie, when I was in college, I was focusing more on calisthenics than my actual classes. I still passed all of them. That's really all that matters at the end of the day, right, guys? You still pass your classes. If you pass, then you're good. Yeah, make a schedule and keep showing up. Yeah, you guys gotta show up. It's you versus you, right? Oh my god. Sorry if that scared y'all. What happened? Oh, I tripped on my dip bars. Take off my mic so I don't breathe in y'all ears. I think I'm done workout today. Oh. So I'm gonna go eat. Finish the second season. It's what the not second episode of the new season of The Boys. I have like 20 minutes left of the next episode. How do I heal my tendons specifically? Don't use them. Yeah. And if you still feel pain, then just don't don't use them. Don't apply pressure to them. That's what I mean. If you still feel something like funny in your tendons, if you're doing like a planche or something, because that uses your tendons, yeah. A person hate the idea of being rich. Can you find much independent and being rich? Those are different things. A human never gets rich, but one can get financial stable. Oh. I want to be rich. Off of YouTube. I had once gone to Skivit's thumb on my thumb. I was doing finger push-ups like I used to. Randomly one day I tore a ligament in my thumb. God damn, I looked ugly there. Yeah, I'm not training for fingertip planches. Planche on my fingertips until I'm like super advanced. I recovered but not yet tried to make push-ups again, yeah. Can you do one arm? One arm what? One arm push-ups? One arm pull-up? Me? Thing is, thing like two-ish, wait. Yeah, about like two years ago, I could do one arm pull-up for one rep on my left and right arm, but I lost it because I wasn't training for it. I wasn't specifically training one arm pull-up and conditioning it, but yeah, that's what happens when you don't train a skill consistently. You lose it. But I'll get it back one day. Also guys, follow my Twitch if you haven't already, because I'm very close to getting monetized on there. And once I do, I don't know if I'll keep streaming on YouTube. I might just keep streaming on Twitch. Do you train every day? Yeah, I train. Yeah, basically, I train sub-maximally. So as often as I can, without overly exhausting and fatiguing myself. Holding wrist is a lot easier. Yeah, it is. I could do one on pull up, but with my other hand holding my wrist. Yeah. Learn handstand first because it's a beginner friendly and you see quick progress. Yeah, the handstand is always like the first skills every beginner goes for. Even me, yeah. That was the first skill I went for. Do you have a guide you follow or a YouTuber you follow for new exercises? Um, right now, no, I'm just doing everything on my own. Uh, I do know someone who's been training for like 5 6 years, and he's absolutely insane at calisthenics. Hassan is when you can say you do Kelly. Well, the thing about that is, for me, when I learned my first few skills, there was always a step further in my progress, and I always felt like, like, am I like I always wondered if I was an advanced athlete when I learned the handstand and like muscle up. But then I realized there was crazy other skills like one arm handstand, handstand push-ups, planche, and then at that point I was like, I didn't have planche or handstand push-ups and one arm handstand. So I thought to myself, damn, am I even really doing calisthenics? Because the possibilities they're like almost endless. Like it's crazy. And also people doing planches on their freaking thumbs and two fingers, and it's like, damn, like how is that even possible? And then next thing you know, there's like five people in the world who can do planche on two fingers on their thumb, and on their fingertips, and it's like whoever breaks that barrier first, whoever breaks that mental and strength barrier, and then let's say one person breaks that barrier and learns it, and then the next person, and so on and so on. And it keeps evolving. Calisthenics just keeps evolving. It's crazy. Yeah, Chris Hero is really good too. But the thing is, people say he's like the god of calisthenics. Like, yeah, he was like one of the first ones that made it popular and who inspired others to start calisthenics. But then there are freaking 18-year-olds doing planches on on two fingers and on their fingertips. And Chris here can do planche on his fingertips, but he can't do them on two fingers. And the people who can do planche on their on two fingers, they're much lighter and shorter than Chris, which makes it easier for them. Person was Chris here, but there's no offense. None taken. But the thing is for Chris here is that his his workout videos are only good for like beginners. They're mostly targeted for like beginners. But if you want to like progress even more into like, you know, doing like planche combos and stuff, um, there are much better athletes that have like more valuable information than Chris Herio. So yeah, you shouldn't only rely on like one influencer, you know? Yeah. I think Chris Herio can do a planche on his fingertips, but not on like two fingers. What is your weight? 56 kg. That's like 120 pounds. Yeah, I'm light. I'm a light person. But that makes it perfect for calisthenics. Because you want to be as lean as possible and as light as possible. First, I think that you should develop points instead of repeating the same thing, yeah. Alright guys, tomorrow's stream, if I do stream, um, it's probably gonna be a little shorter than usual because I'm just only gonna like focus on, uh, you know, using the camera and then recording clips for my next video. I'll try to make a short from it also, a short YouTube video. Why don't we record clips on the stream? Yeah, I will. I'm just saying, the chance of me streaming tomorrow, it's likely, but I'm just saying like, um, if I if the stream does happen, um, it's just gonna be just me like super focused on, you know, recording clips with my camera and figuring out, you know, like everything about it and how to actually um properly use it. So you guys can still like, you know, type in chat. I might just not be super focused on chat, you know. I'll read and answer your guys' questions as much and as best as I can. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go chill and eat my lunch. Feel this time I'm gonna end stream. I've only been live for an hour and a half. Okay. Alright guys, thanks for joining W stream. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.